So Hank Klinger here, Lake Havasu City, Arizona. It's absolutely gorgeous. Later on I'll be shooting some pictures during sunset, some videos overlooking the desert. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's magical, in fact. And I'm starting to see a lot of magical things happening in my life. I start to notice them more and more, and the more you notice the magic happens. So this last week I was spent in Orlando. Breakthroughs that changed my life, that literally 20 years of therapy could not fix, right? I'm so grateful, so blessed for these. It's crazy when you start to really pay attention to the visions we get, to the pictures in our head. I feel free, you know, and that's what this video is about freedom to do the things you want to do, because the only thing that really stops us from accomplishing is when we stand in our own way. But when we can learn to step aside and let God work through us, let the universe work through us, then we can really put our best effort into our work and really put our heart into our work. But there's things that can hold us back. False selves, you know, identities, conditioning. For me, it was literally like a spiritual entity that was gripping my heart. And I could feel it. You know, in the last year and a half, I've had anxiety so bad that I've been in contact with doctors because I thought I had heart conditions. You know, breathing problems, panic attacks, that sort of stuff, which is crazy, right? After all the past that I've had. And I had internalized anxiety, and I'm sure any of you who've had anxiety can relate to this. And literally overnight it went away this last week. You know, I had this pretty powerful experience with David Wood. Sat down, a lot of you know about it, and he said he looked at me and he saw like a broken, dark heart, you know, like it just shattered and broken. And I know it, you know, I've been through a lot of pain in the past. During this experience, I literally got a vision of like my heart with a claw around it and me breaking free each finger, ripping it off. And David Wood and Justin were sitting there cheering me on, and then it was crazy. And then I saw a picture of like my heart. It was like the earth shaped like a heart, and like this big light enveloped it, and it was beautiful. And I felt the anxiety like an alleviating. So, you know, there's things that can hold us back that are inside of us, internal blocks, limiting beliefs, false selves. And through personal development and getting around the right people, we can eliminate these things from our lives, and we can step aside. We can learn to get out of our own way, from, you know, to not let the past guide us, not let the hurts and the pains guide us, and to really heal ourselves, and to just trust in the unseen with real faith. Real faith. You know, not the kind of faith that comes when everything is going the way you want it, but the kind of faith that allows you to know that it's all going to be better than okay, even when things aren't how we want it. You know, it was Wallace D. Wattles in The Science of Getting Rich who said, you know, the person that can see wealth when there is no wealth, or feel health when there is no health, has conquered fate. That person can become a mastermind and can have what they want. That's real faith. Trusting the indwelling power to take care of you, and knowing that like you are not here by chance. 1 in 400 trillion chance of you being here. So it's not by chance. Something consciously chose to create you to experience the divine unfolding of the universe in every second. That's how important you are. You're not just a part of this universe, but you're fundamental to it. And knowing that that same power that dwells within each of us, that we're all a part of, you know, because in it we live and move, we have our being. I mean, we are because it is. Knowing that that power will take care of you and is putting you on the right path, is giving you opportunities. You know, of course, sometimes we have to take action, a lot of times, but that even when things aren't going your way, there's a reason for it. That everything is a lesson, a blessing, or a test. And trusting in that universal power that created you and created me is real faith. And it's real easy to do when you're on top of the world. But when you can do it when you're not, that's when you've conquered fate. So sometimes this comes just through life experience. Sometimes it comes through personal development. I find the best way to develop this real faith is through a combination, you know, of looking at all the things you've been through in your life, and look where you're still here. Like, it's a miracle for me that I'm alive. I've lost a lot of friends to drugs, to prisons, to institutions, to death. And I'm sitting here speaking to you clearly in a concise way with a with a healthy consciousness, loving myself, and physically healthy, mentally healthy, spiritually healthy, it's a miracle, right? And I recognize that. It's a miracle, and I'm very grateful. You know, I know that God, you know, had me experience all these things, and I put myself through all those things of the past so that I could become the man that I am today, to better guide you, to lead you, to help inspire you, and let you know that it doesn't matter where you're at or where you've been. It matters where you're going. And that if I can change, you can change, you know. And that's the very, very important factor of life. That's real faith, you know. It's so important and fundamental to your existence that you cultivate this faith, that you understand that wherever you're at, there's a reason for it. It's all necessary to your development and your unfoldment. Trust in the universal power. Especially, let's say, somebody, for example, who's working online. Like all of us as entrepreneurs, we have to really work on faith. You know, especially in the beginning. You know, you start a home-based business, you start a consulting program or coaching program or whatever, or selling your own products. And you really have to take action based on faith. You have to see the results in your head before you're going to see them in the external world. And this can be difficult for a lot of people. But know that everybody has to go through that. You have to take massive action based on faith. And know that in time the results will happen as long as you take action. Now they may not happen how you expect them to, but that's why you have to let expectations go. And you have to take action for the sake of taking action. You know, it's a Buddhist philosophy. Never worry about the fruit of the labor. Focus on the labor and the fruit will come of its own accord. So this video is just to explain to you, you know, we all go through transformations. We all go through things in life. It's a little long. It's already hitting 7 minutes, so I'm going to wind it down here right now. But faith, it is the eternal elixir that breeds action into thought, feeling, emotion, dreams, beliefs, you know, and that's kind of an offbeat quote from Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. But I just want you to know that wherever you're at, there's a reason for it. It's all going to be okay. Just trust. Just trust. It's that simple. And remember, breathe. Breathe deep. Feel the life going down. Feel it going out. That's you. That's life. Your life. Your change. So, take care, guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend coming up. And look out, because I'm going to be shooting some badass videos from the desert. The desert is gorgeous. So, I'll see you guys soon. Love all ya. Bye.